Denver Nuggets are one win away from becoming NBA champions. They came out and an all-around team effort beat the Miami Heat in Game 4, getting a road sweep, beating the Heat on their home floor in Game 3 and 4. Now, this was just an impressive victory, and it goes to show you that not just Jokic and Murray, but this entire team is really special. They have chemistry. They're all locked in. They're all committed to one another. Mike Malone has them playing excellent basketball, and it really showed in Game 4 the most out of any game in these playoffs for this Denver Nuggets team. Because in Game 4, Murray was struggling shooting the ball. Jokic rolled his ankle and got in foul trouble late. So you didn't see the 30-point Jokic night that you usually see. You didn't see his 10-assist night that you might see. You didn't see Murray's 25 scoring with, efficiency, shooting 50% from the field, something like that. You didn't see that. But what you did see was other guys step up, and you did see Murray play a facilitating role and a playmaking role when his shot wasn't falling. See, the Miami Heat tried to trap Murray a lot of the time, just like they did in Game 3, coming off the screen, coming off the pick and pops. And when they trapped him, he found the open guys. He found Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Christian Braun, Jeff Green, who hit a big-time three late in the fourth quarter. But really, the two guys that really stood out the most in this game was Bruce Brown and Aaron Gordon. They were big time. Bruce Brown had 21 off the bench. He was a key contributor for them. He had big shots down the stretch. He made great plays. And they most certainly don't win this game without Bruce Brown's contribution, 21. But Aaron Gordon might have played just a bigger role compared to Bruce Brown. Aaron Gordon has had a spectacular final so far, minus Game 4, right? But now adding Game 4, he had 27, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. He was doing it all. He's been proven that he's been too strong and too big for this Miami Heat team, right? And it really, really showed in Game 4. He's dominating in the paint. He's getting what they want because they want to trap Jokic or they want to trap Murray. That frees him up a lot of the time. They have a lot of small guys on him and mismatches because of screens. So you're having Gabe Vincent and Max Strus on him. And he's just been taking advantage of that. He's just been incredible. The lobs, the post-ups, the finishings inside, just playing aggressively. He's just been a beast against this Miami Heat team. They have no answer for him. He's been probably the key factor and the dark horse for this Nuggets team in these finals that the Heat haven't been able to stop. And in Game 4, he did it all. He did everything that they needed him to do and more. Now, the most impressive part about the Nuggets win in Game 4 was when Jokic got in foul trouble, had 5 fouls in that fourth quarter early too, with like 9 minutes left. Mike Malone decided to bench him. The Nuggets were up 10. They managed to maintain that lead for about 5 minutes until Jokic came back and they were up by 9. So only 1 point difference. That was just incredible because the Heat were storming back. They're on their home floor. The Miami Heat, they love their comebacks, their fourth quarter comebacks. They dominated the playoffs with those. But they couldn't do it this time because Aaron Gordon, Bruce Brown, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope had a clutch steal on Jimmy Butler. Jamal Murray's playmaking, facilitating abilities. All those guys, they all stepped up and they all came to play in that fourth quarter and held it down while the best player in these playoffs and their best player on the team was on the bench because of foul trouble. For the Miami Heat, it's just been disappointing in these finals because they can't make their shots. All 3 games they've lost is due to their shot-making abilities just disappearing. They've missed 3 after 3 after 3, been inefficient from the three-point line, and they rely on that a lot due to Jimmy and Bam's penetration ability, finishing inside, and aggressiveness, which Jimmy and Bam have been playing great in these finals. But when your shooter's not hitting shots and you rely on that, it doesn't matter. That means all the attention is just going to be on Bam and Jimmy. Now, really, 2 key players for the Miami Heat have gone cold. Gabe Vincent and Max Strus. Gabe Vincent was great in the first 2 games, but these last 2, he just hasn't been there for them. He just hasn't been there. It's just miss after miss after miss. Same with Max Strus. He had that excellent start to Game 2, but then after that, he's gone cold. He's disappeared. When your starting backcourt scores 2 points combined in an NBA Finals game, there ain't no way you're winning. Ain't no way. Because everybody else, they played great. Kyle Lowry played good. Kevin Love has been a key contributor. Now he's been inserted into the lineup, getting more minutes. I've already mentioned Jimmy and Bam have been playing well. But Max Strus and Gabe Vincent, your point guard and your shooting guard, and they can't hit shots and you rely on them too? It's just a tough ask to beat this Nuggets team like that. A high-powered Nuggets team that has blitzed every team in these playoffs so far. That's not going to happen. And that's why the Heat mainly are down 3-1. They have no answer for the Nuggets offense. They can't contribute on their side of the ball offensively because they can't hit their shots. And they got key players going cold. And even with Kevin Love's insertion, it worked in game 2, but they're still too small for this Nuggets team. The Nuggets team is just too big, too aggressive, too strong. And they've just been too dominant. Denver Nuggets, they lead the series 3-1. The role players and the others have really stepped up, especially in that game 4. And now they're going back to Denver for game 5, where they could close it out on their home floor and get the first ever championship in their franchise's history. We'll see what happens then. I'm sure to have a game 5 analysis. Series might be ending. The season might be over. But maybe the Heat have just a little more fight left in them. Never count out the Heat. But we'll see what happens in game 5. There will be a game 5 analysis. And please be sure to like, share, and subscribe.